These are exam corrections for our first test. The first problem we're going to go over is number 2. It's a factoring problem, and we're going to use the box method and our factors. The original problem is 6t squared plus t minus 15, and we use box method and we get the factors are 3t plus 5 times 2t minus 3. Hello, I'm recording a thing. Problem number 8. We're asked to subtract and add all these numbers, and we have 3 over x plus 4 minus 7 equals 4 over x plus 4. So what we're going to do is multiply and get the common denominator with each of them and divide that out. So what we're left with is 3 minus 7 times x plus 4 equals negative 4. Distribute the 7, 3 minus 7x minus 28 equals negative 4. And once we get everything on the same side, divide that out. X is equal to negative 3. Number 9, 3x squared minus 2x equals 8. And what we're going to do is set everything equal to 0. So 3x squared minus 2x minus 8 equals 0, and then factor by grouping. So we get 3x squared plus... Wait, what's happening here? Ooh, I screwed up. Hold on. Hold, please. I'll come back to that problem. Okay, so once we go through everything and factor everything out, we're going to get 3x plus 4 equals 0, divide that by 3, and then x minus 2 equals 0, so x is equal to negative 4 thirds and 2. Problem number 10. X plus 3 squared, all of that is squared, equals 16. We're going to use the square root property and square root each side. We're going to get x plus 3 equals positive or negative 4. X plus 3 equals 4. X equals 1. X plus 3 equals negative 4. X equals 7. So our final answer on that is going to be x equals 1, negative 7. Next problem, number 12, is the square root of x plus 3 equals x minus 3. We're going to square each side and get x plus 3 equals x minus 3 squared. Multiply that out, do FOIL, and get everything on the same side, x squared minus 7x plus 6. Factor that, which comes to x minus 6 and x minus 1. So our answers are going to be x equals 6 and x equals 1. However, we need to check for extraneous solutions. So we're going to plug in 6, which would be the square root of 6 plus 3, which is 9, equals 6 minus 3. 3 equals 3, yes. 6 is an answer. And when we plug in 1, the square root of 1 plus 3, which is 4, equals 1 minus 3. 2 equals negative 2. That is not correct. So x equals 1 is extraneous. Next problem. X to the 4th minus 5x squared plus 4 equals 0. This is problem number 14, by the way. We're going to use u substitution. So x to the 4th equals u squared, and x to the 2nd equals u. We're going to use the box method to factor this out and then plug our x's back in. X squared minus 4 and x squared minus 1, and then set each of those equal to 0, and we end up getting x is equal to positive or negative 1 and positive or negative 2. Question number 15. This is an absolute value equation. 2 times the absolute value of 3x minus 2 equals 14. We're going to distribute that out. 6x minus 4 equals 14. Divide by 6. X is equal to 3. And then 6x minus 4 equals negative 14. X is equal to negative 5 thirds. So x equals 3 and negative 5 thirds. Negative 5 thirds. Another absolute value equation. This is problem number 18. We're going to distribute out, so 3 times the absolute value of x minus 1 plus 2 is greater than or equal to 8. 3x minus 3 plus 2 is greater than or equal to 8. Divide all that out. It's going to be x is greater than or equal to 3. And then x is less than or equal to negative 1 because we have to account for both the positive and the negative possible answers. So x is greater than or equal to 3, or x is less than or equal to negative 1. And the way we're going to graph this is we have a graph here. We're going to put 0 here because x is less than negative 1, less than or equal to. We're going to use a bracket, not parentheses, and shade in everything to negative infinity. And again, bracket, not parentheses, from positive 3 and shade in everything to positive infinity. And the way we write this in another form is parentheses negative infinity, comma negative 1, bracket, union, bracket, 3, comma, positive infinity, parentheses. And that is number 18. Oh, and that's it. Who knew? All right, well, those are exam corrections for our first test. See ya.